Mermaid. Did I say Merman?
Yes, you did.
Little Merman has 2 songs.
Isn't that the superhero from SpongeBob?
Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man. No,
Mermaid Man?
Mermaid Man.
It should be Merman.
Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat. Oh, man. Okay. All right.
We choose to go to the moon.
You son of a bitch. I'm in. What's your name?
That's Joey.
Hey, how you doing?
What's your name?
Good morning, Angel.
What was said was for you and for you alone.
And don't worry about the days.
What days?
Did I do that?
And we're back after 2 weeks break. Finally back in this place. And we're back sitting on the couch. Finally here, gonna see what we talk about.
It's so loud. It's so loud in my ears. I never adjusted.
Your thing is at max volume.
Whose fault is that? Whose fault
I turned
is
up
that?
I turned up my highs so you get a little more something on there. So that's probably what made it extra loud.
Yeah, you think?
Hi.
Enough slices.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. I'm not ready. Are you ready? Welcome back to the
Are you
Angel and Joe.
ready?
Oh my. I just think of Bring It On.
Yes.
If you don't think of Bring It On, who doesn't think of Bring It On?
People who were born at that time and think of the song.
There are certain like songs.
Old people.
There are certain songs that have gone through the time or whatever, and when people hear it of all ages, they think of a different reference. So that's fair.
Boomers.
Like Holding Out for a Hero, like I was singing earlier. Some people think Shrek. Some people think The Legend of Billie Jean, the movie.
I think no. I just think the most recent time I saw it, which was in Loki.
Yeah, I think of the fact that it was in 2 trailers, and then I saw the episode of Loki, and I was like, this is the 3rd time I've seen this in media in the last week. Like, what the heck? So, yeah, it was in a video game trailer.
It's a good song.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It has so much great power.
Okay, so before we get into me, let's get into you. Because I brought things for this week coming back. Meanwhile, over the past 2 weeks, what did you do?
I was working. I had
Ooh.
had an interesting week, a very drab week, probably while you were having a lot of festivities. So
Let me preface that we
happened.
prepared nothing for the episode, which
Yeah.
is one of my favorite things to do, is have nothing planned.
I like a little planning.
I know you do, but I love a nothing planned episode where it's just like,
It depends.
figure something out.
depends.
I mean, depends on the week. And,
Yes.
I mean, we're doing this at 4, almost 5 o'clock,
4:44.
which nothing planned at 10 a.m. in the morning is a little rough for me because I'd only been up for a half hour
You've only been up for half an hour.
at 10 a.m.
Oh,
We do
okay.
the 10 a.m. shows. It's
Oh yeah.
too early to be like on my feet thinking about stuff.
But then that's why you wake up early, and then you take a midday. You like your naps. You like your naps. You take a midday
I take a
nap.
nap anyway, but still, I go to bed
you-
too late to wake up
Well,
early.
go to bed later. Go to bed at 11 o'clock when we finish, or 12.
You're crazy.
Everybody's crazy.
What were you saying? You had a week?
It was just a boring week. I think I want to take a little vacation. I really want to actually go to a dinner now that I'm, adjusting to the, American
Hustle and bustle?
no, now I'm adjusting to like the lack of COVID restrictions and such. Like sometimes I wear a mask in the back room at work. Sometimes I don't. Definitely when I'm adjusting. So I want to go to dinner, but I don't also
Brunch?
still don't like people.
Let's go
I
to
do want to
brunch.
go to brunch.
Let's
Yeah,
go to brunch. What are you
So-
doing tomorrow? Let's go to brunch.
I don't want to wake up early. See, that's the thing. I had like no motivation last week. I'm just getting back my motivation. Un momento. Did you hear that?
Yep.
It was such a hard swallow. There's no shame. There's no shame. Like I said, if you gonna be shamed, why?
Angel's words of wisdom, everybody.
Don't be shamed. Don't be shamed.
Be
If I want to be shamed if somebody has a bell behind you. That's it.
so that's all for your week. You didn't do anything.
I
You had
don't
a whole
remember
2
anything.
weeks. A whole 2 weeks.
I lived my life and I thought, man, this is gonna be sucky when I have to go back and not sleep and film instead. But I caught up on work stuff. Work. Pretty much. That's it.
Work, and chocolate.
Work.
We did so much karaoke on my
I wanna do
vacation.
Karaoke. I want to go places. I want to do things. And I have money, but I also want to move out. Also, how is your moving situation? Like you
Don't
got
talk about it. I'll talk to you off camera.
okay, but my thoughts on the way here, I was like, wow, this dude really like lost like a couple weeks of looking for housing. He's probably gonna have to move in with someone's parents.
Are we ready to get into me and what I have to talk about now?
Sure, go ahead. How was your 2
Let's
weeks?
start with week 1,
Mm-hmm.
which was 9 days of work in a row because I inadvertently agreed to work the week because I was like, oh, I'm losing these 2 days out of the week. So yeah, sure, I'll work and catch up I'll get my hours in before, but then I didn't realize that it was 9 days in a row. So that was rough. Got a haircut.
Yes.
Love it. So much easier. Don't have to, like, I can put water on my head and not have to worry about it drying.
Exactly.
Love it. Don't have to brush it. Don't have to comb it. Don't have to do nothing with this.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yep.
Let's see. And then we packed and we went to New Jersey.
Jersey.
Well, first for the 2 days, we went to see my friend Alex in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
That was for 4th of July weekend,
Ooh. Oh yeah, it was a holiday.
which was bomb. We went to a rooftop party first, where we looked out and we could see fireworks in every direction. Like you look that way, there's fireworks going off. You look that way, fireworks. That way, fireworks. And then every now and then they'd be blowing up right across from our
They're
head.
cute from afar, but they're sort of annoying when you're like any bit closer.
It was like
Hate them.
right on the street that from where we were. I was like, whoa, that was a little too close.
There was one that I saw. It just went in somebody's window, and like they caught it on film from another building.
Where's this thing I have? Let's throw this in here first before I finish. I think it's this
Before
one.
you finish, what the heck are you doing? Don't make it loud.
Damn near lit the whole block on fire.
This is why you do this. You don't do this.
Y'all don't need to pop that one no more. Y'all got people.
Y'all don't need to pop that one no more.
Yeah, I mean, like literally, but like, leave it to the professionals. Like, go to a park, go to the beach where they do that for free. All you have to do is be around the area. You could be on a rooftop. You could be on somebody's balcony. Rent a hotel
rooftop
room.
like I did.
Yeah.
Where there was drinks and it was like they called it a party dinner. I guess they had dinner before. It was like a $50 entrance though, so we didn't have to pay because we went later in the day.
Mhm.
And Alex's girlfriend worked there, so it was like, okay, we just get it. And then after that, we went to a boat party.
You were on a boat.
Party on a boat because we fancy like that.
Did you play I'm on a boat? Oh God.
No, there was DJs
Missed
on the boat.
opportunity. Missed opportunity.
It was DJs. It was like a rave on a boat. It was a party on a boat.
Missed opportunity.
The bar expensive.
Fair.
And
Yeah.
then the fog and then the DJs and everything was just popping off and everyone. So many people in one
On a
place.
boat.
So many people in one
Wow,
place.
Crammed.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Rubbing up against people as you're walking by. I managed to not like get anyone's sweat on me, but still.
Now that
It
is
was
the
very close.
type of festivities that I do not want. I'm
No
fine with the
mask,
boat.
of course. I wore no mask.
Obviously, yeah.
What
With
I
that
care.
many people, you were not obviously.
And the
not.
mask wasn't going to do nothing
But
anyway.
I think
Basically spitting in my mouth at that point.
you just said you didn't get anybody spit on you. I mean sweat on you.
Sweat.
But oh my gosh. But I do think like renting a little yacht. You could like rent a yacht for a day, and like 10 people.
The boat, it was like a barge ship. You know, the barge, like the shipping container boats.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
But like it was like decked out, like rooftop and everything, bars all over the place. It was super nice.
Wow.
Didn't stay there for as long as I wanted, but that's okay.
Do you know how to swim? Yes, you do.
Yes.
I asked you this before. I don't know how to swim. That's what I want to have.
You didn't take classes at YMCA?
I've never been.
That's where I took my classes, YMCA.
You were in a nice community in Jersey.
And then we went
I'm
to
in Florida.
You got an ocean right there. Just go throw yourself in it and figure it out.
In the ocean, literally everything is in the ocean, Joey.
Everything. Yeah, you're right. Everything's there.
Uh-huh. Oh. How?
Shh, they don't know.
Anyway, how's the rest? Keep going.
And then I went to see my family, and this is why I shouldn't wear gray. Should wear black always.
You should wear a black shirt, gray pants.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, it's a little grungy.
And then we went to Ocean City for the rest of the 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the beach the first day. And
Sorry.
dog did. I swear this dog farted. Smells like fart. Smells like dog fart. When the beach the first day, you smell it?
I'm not breathing anymore.
Went to the beach the first day.
Deodorant
and then I don't know. The second day, I feel like maybe went down to the boardwalk or something.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do as much boardwalking as we normally do.
Just walking on the boardwalk.
Yeah, boardwalking. You go in the shops and you look at stuff, buy random things.
I'm literally thinking about like the little single.
Oh no, there's shops all along it.
I know. I'm thinking about the little docking area.
You know,
Getcha.
I didn't even buy myself anything. I saw a couple things. I was like, maybe I like it, but then I was like, I didn't need it. Oh, I drank.
Yeah, so you're not gonna buy yourself anything. You're like, my pockets are depleted. I'm done.
And I mean, they still weren't depleted. I had more money to go, but I was just like, I didn't need it.
Fair enough.
I wanted it, but I was like, I don't like it enough to like, I need to get this thing.
Think of all the people that didn't get anything from Joey. Think of all the people.
Yeah, nobody got anything. I didn't bring anything back.
Think of
all the people who asked me to bring things back, I didn't bring you nothing.
I didn't ask, and he still didn't bring.
And I still didn't bring you nothing. I brought myself back. You're lucky I brought myself back.
That's fair.
Yeah, could have stayed there.
Yeah.
The show would be over.
Get out of Florida. I'm tired.
Then the last Friday, it was my cousin Miles' birthday. Did I have the picture of him?
That's a video.
No, that's a video. Those are all videos.
Ew, why do you have that saved? It said, man.
No, don't look at it. We're not there yet.
I'm not watching that.
We're not there.
You click on that.
We're not there.
You click on that. I'm gonna kick this table over.
And Friday,
Friday
we went to the water park where my cousin, who doesn't like to go on the slides, he turned 9. Apparently, he was traumatized when he was like 5.
9. Oh, no.
He's also afraid of heights because his dad picked him up and hit his head on the ceiling once.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say ceiling fan. That's not fun. That's not
No.
That'd be
just the ceiling.
That would be hilarious.
He's afraid of heights because he got his head on the ceiling fan.
That's such a short time. You remember that?
But also afraid of slides for some reason, I guess. So we didn't go on the water slides.
Even the water slide. You'd think he'd be afraid of the pee.
We just chilled in the lazy river for like 3 hours. We had a nice rented cabana.
Oh gosh.
We had a cabana rented where we could just lounge out away from everybody.
See, I need to know
open
how to
seats.
swim.
We had our servant Mason.
Wow.
who would just like bring us food and water and whatever
Did you
we
tip him?
wanted. I didn't. I didn't bring my wallet. But his mother tipped him.
Whose mother?
Miles's mother. It
Oh,
was his birthday. She paid.
Gotcha.
She tipped him.
Fair enough. Good job, Mason. You've done well.
Yeah, Mason did good. He also had another like twin brother walking around, Logan, and I kept getting them confused. It was like Mason. It was like, I'm Logan.
Oh, that's cute. They were both working there.
Yeah, they
Same
were both
job,
working there.
but different sections.
They were doing different things. I mean, they weren't both our servants. We couldn't afford 2 Masons. We only got 1 Mason and a roaming Logan.
That's nice.
Yeah, so that was nice. And then we came back, and I
Back to reality,
miraculously unpacked my bag on the first day.
as you should.
Do you unpack your stuff right? Where have you been to
I've been in Disney.
pack a bag
I've been
ever?
to Disney World. That's that one time.
Normal people don't unpack their bags.
Yeah, I
right
know,
away.
but it's better that you do.
I only
have to
did
think
it because
about it.
I just needed to get this giant suitcase out of here and back to where it belongs.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, that was my
10
time.
out of 10.
8 out of 10 because I didn't do enough boardwalk walking. I didn't get to go in the shops and like go. I went to like 2 shops.
You didn't see enough. That's why.
I didn't see enough. The only times I went to the boardwalk was for like some food and food.
Did you just say food twice?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's basically. I went to it twice to get. I went first to get some Chicky and Pete's fries. You ever had Chicky and Pete's?
No. What the hell is you saying? Chicky Pete's?
Chicky Pete's.
No.
They got like crab fries. Like
I want some lobster. I've never had
it's
lobster.
so good. And then I went back for funnel cake, which I didn't even eat because I didn't eat it when it was fresh.
Oh.
And if I don't eat it when it was fresh, it's not as good.
Oh.
So I just ate my
Bummer. I was
bucket of curly fries.
Ooh. I'm hungry. You didn't even feed me.
Want some fried pickles?
Is that why you asked me about pickles earlier?
I made some fried
No.
pickles yesterday. They're
I wanted coffee.
so delicious.
I want
That's
it
not
free.
food either.
It's better than some fried pickles.
No, it's not. You want a hamburger?
No. I don't know what I want to eat.
My hamburger I made was delicious.
I have,
You're missing out.
I have Angus burgers at home.
You're missing out.
I got some buns at home.
I'm telling you, this burger is probably the best burger you ever have.
I'm gonna go back to work and get some bacon.
I got bacon bits.
I don't like bacon bits. Bacon bits. No. I want a crisp, burnt, shriveled piece of bacon.
This guy's doing bad. What's this guy doing?
What are your thoughts on this?
doing?
There's no sound. with this.
Hey, shit in the bucket!
I saw
He's shit in your
something of
bucket,
his.
man!
That is so messed up. It makes me hate people.
No,
I hate it.
Hey, break
I've
it
just
up!
finished playing. I'll give you the argument that I heard that I was like,
Do it again.
that seems pretty valid.
I do not care. That is what you can get. You can get like if you is that public indecency?
Oh yeah, it's definitely public indecency. But let me tell you this argument I heard in favor for the man shitting in the bucket. He's helping out the mop guy. Either he was gonna do it on the floor, or he could save a step and do it straight into
Do you
the
think
bucket.
it's fun cleaning up anything out of a mop bucket?
But would you rather have to clean it off the floor?
I'd rather quit and leave it on the floor.
Clearly, that mop bucket guy doesn't have an option because he just stood there and watched and let it happen. He doesn't have a choice. The homeless man has saved the mop bucket guy a step by doing it in the bucket.
But where are they? That's the real question. They
In a
look like they're in okay. Where's the bathroom? They know where the bathroom is. If they're homeless,
Maybe
they know.
he didn't have time and he was just going to do it on the floor. How many videos I sent you of people just doing it on the floor?
I don't know. I freaking saw they were sus energy and I moved on.
At least 2.
Yeah.
They just grocery stores have bathrooms too,
yes.
and yet they chose to do it on the floor.
Which means they're mentally ill. And
Someone had to come by and mop and clean it up.
they're not mopping shit.
That's exactly what they're doing.
They don't mop it. Why would you mop that?
What are they going to do?
They
Pooper
sprinkle
scooper?
that like dissolving powder.
No. You can't
That's
sprinkle.
throw up.
You can't sprinkle that on poop. That's throw up.
It depends on it.
I mean, if it's super liquidy, but no, you need to get it up because it smells different than throw up. You can sprinkle the sawdust on throw up to dry it out, but eventually you still got to come by and mop it up.
I don't like it.
You can't do that with poop.
Veto.
You can't do it with a big old
Veto.
log.
I don't like this.
I got rid of the veto. No more vetoes. We're losing content. No more vetoes.
We're losing content.
Yeah.
As if there is so much content in the world. What the heck? No. Next.
Give me. I just need.
My eyes are closing.
I need your full thoughts on this poop video.
Gross. Don't do that. Please. Do it outside. You're in the subway. I know there's a tiny little patch of grass somewhere else.
Instead of in a mop bucket that's going to get cleaned out somewhere?
Why don't you find some? There's so many options. There's so many options.
We don't let our dogs just poop on the street.
Because that's disrespectful to the person that is using the mop bucket.
Well,
sure you don't want it to. Sure you don't want it to be on the ground, but you still don't want it to be in the mop bucket. But the person that did it
wants it to be in the mop bucket.
Nobody wants it anywhere except for in the toilet.
He saved him a step either way.
Did he?
Because he could have just done it on the ground.
My thoughts are there are crevices in the mop bucket. If it gets in one of those, like, you know how it has like little holes, the little divots. Who wants to be stringing divots of shit out of like what? No, that's gross. Veto.
Other things around the internet. It's all staying in.
And veto because the veto means stop talking about it. Oh gosh.
Continue talking?
No.
This is what I had. Let me go through my list of things.
Enlarge that hope.
Vacation 4th of July. Is the world ending?
The world is always ending.
Have you, but like in the 2 weeks I've been away, it seems like it's just been nonstop stuff going crazy.
It's always happening, honestly.
But no, this seems a little crazy. Did you see the sea on fire?
I heard about it. I did not see it.
Where is it? This one.
All these things are always
like,
happening.
It literally looks Photoshop. Like when I see it,
really?
It's so hard to believe that it's real.
Oh, I did see something like that. See, everything's in the ocean, even fire.
Like it doesn't look real. It's not the one. This is the one that just like doesn't look real.
Yeah, I did see this one.
Like when I see this, I'm like, is this CGI? And with that little ship oil rig next to it, I'm like, this is a movie scene.
That is the climax.
This is the climax of
the
a movie.
disaster movie. Yeah, everything's in the ocean, including fiery doom.
That's the Gulf of Mexico on fire, and then the Caspian Sea had an eruption or an explosion.
Oh, I
saw this one?
That. Yeah.
The whole sky is orange. This also looks like it just could be in a movie.
Yeah. Just need a quick little shake cam, some good music.
Like that's so. I think it was they said it was a mud volcano explosion.
See, everything's in the ocean.
And then, what's her name? Elsa, I think, hit up in New York, and this girl was so funny.
Who the hell's Elsa?
People, the hurricane.
Oh yeah.
People were pulling out their jet skis and everything.
Oh yeah, because it flooded in yeah, I forgot.
She was so funny.
Gentlemen, New York City is in full flood alert. Look at 138th Street. It's getting the cleaning that the MTA swore they were going to give the trains during COVID. It's bad out here, folks. People out here with the garbage bags trying to make it to the train. Like, I understand that some people live really far, so they got to do what they got to do, but I'm not about to drown in a New York City subway in dirty garbage water. This building's
I saw that full video.
That is shit water.
His garbage bag just completely goes under.
Yeah.
And then he comes right back out like, oh, I didn't realize that was going to happen.
Yeah, your garbage bag being around your torso, like get a freaking fisherman's suit if you're gonna try that shit.
Okay, let's finish.
where people's houses are about to get flooded. Sir, get your package from the front of the door. Like, where you out here leaving your package but recording? This that New York City determination. She was not about to miss that train. I would never do that. Let me tell you why. First time I see my mother cry was on the earthquake ride in Universal. And look at this. You in a subway and there's water coming down. That was the scariest thing I ever saw in my life. No, I would never go down there no matter what. I would walk home or I would stay uptown. I guess this is where I live now. The Bronx is losing their mind. Like, how you get a jet ski? Where you get that jet ski from, sir? I got next. White people in. He got the official New York City dirty water dogs. I ain't even mad at this one. She got the New York City efficiency. When it rains, it pours,
the only person that is decent.
The end of the world, folks. Like, there's butt cheeks out. Everybody's taking their chances. Stay home if you can, New York City.
That is literally the most disgusting shit. New York City, wet, and it's hot there too at the same time.
Oh yeah, it was hot.
So that's disgusting. Like, I'm with her. I would never step foot in that dirty ass water. I will Amazon package somebody, and the Amazon driver will have to get to me to give me my rain boots.
To give you your rain?
Yeah.
What if he doesn't have rain boots himself?
Amazon works their workers hard enough. Somebody's gonna make it to my apartment. if I was them, yeah. That is disgusting.
So I think that's all I have for internet stuff. Cause like,
I mean, the world is always in turmoil.
Is the world ending? I feel like every generation has that time when they think the world is ending.
It's not gonna be in our lifetime.
I don't know.
But, you know.
It's getting pretty bad out there.
Yeah. Nobody cares. Like, none of the richest people in the world care. And they're not going to give anything back to the middle and lower class unless it benefits them in the long run. So as we get poorer and have less resources, they're going to be safe and sound in their bunkers and their yachts.
We all going to burn together.
Yeah, but they're going to be the last ones.
Probably not. Them buildings are gonna collapse just like Surfside.
Yeah, but like I said, bunkers. They can afford to have bunkers. You think Beyonce ain't got no little bunker dome thing underneath her house?
I don't think you want to be in a bunker when tectonic plates start shifting.
I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, and I'm not even having a good time, sir. I'm trying to go to dinner.
I'm here for a long time.
Like did I not say that?
Long time and a good time.
If the world was ending, that I would take all the take all the drugs, be high as hell, do what I want, and then
How far down this list would you go? I have to open my trash.
What?
How far down this list? Recover this. How far down this list of drugs would you go? So small.
During the apocalypse, I'm not surviving.
Let's see.
I don't know what the hell those things are.
Why can't I?
I don't know what.
Nicotine, alcohol, ibuprofen, weed, caffeine, paracetamol is in the first level.
That's normal. I mean, I'm not doing nicotine.
You got cocaine, LSD, mushrooms, morphine, amphetamines, opium, MDMA, meth, Adderall,
I do
heroin.
Mushrooms.
That's second level. DMT, clonazepam, salvia, prozapamine, fentanyl, mescaline.
I've never heard of half of these things.
THC crystals, PCP, oxydone.
I think I want to be a crystal lady.
But then when you get to the bottom, it's just gray death, reindeer urine. Drugs aren't real. But what are these? This is just like chemical.
Those
formulas.
are like,
that's hardcore stuff.
Medication, prescription. Like that's no.
I don't understand any. Gasoline. Third from bottom.
People are really people do a lot. But yeah, no.
I only made it to this level.
Yeah, I'll take some
level 2
mushrooms.
I only made it to level 2.
Yeah. Adderall, I'll take that.
Oh, I took Adderall once. Hated it. Didn't get anything done. They told me it would help me focus.
So then you don't have ADHD.
I didn't get anything done.
Yeah. I want to try it. See if it does anything.
It made me focus on everything else except what I needed to do.
Interesting. So yeah, you got to try it. I want to try it out. But yeah, no.
Truffles. What is truffles?
I guess that's a higher version of like the mushrooms. Maybe just made that up.
Did you hear about this transracial thing?
No. Oh my gosh, yes I did. I saw one little profile. You know what?
You saw the actual guy?
I saw a woman.
Oh no, it's a guy. Who? Rachel Dolezal?
No, I saw another woman.
Ollie
on TikTok.
London.
Oh, I did hear Oil London.
I want oil? No, it's Ollie.
That's what they say it on TikTok.
Or anyone online as British because I identify.
What the hell is going on?
Yes, let's
oh yeah, this person tries to be Asian.
Yeah,
as Korean. That's just my culture. That's my home country. That's exactly how I look now. And I also identify as Jimin. That's my Korean name. But not only that, I know it's a little bit confusing for some people. Nobody's ever come out as Jimin or Korean, but
as Jimin, you said that was your name.
Followed my journey for the last 8 years. I've really struggled with identity issues, with who I am. You know, or anyone online as British because I identify. As
I don't
Korean.
know if like in like 5 years this is gonna be a more I don't know.
It's gonna be
whatever.
A thing,
but I don't fucking I.
It's gonna be a thing with these people. It's a slippery slope.
It may be a slippery slope, but fuck.
First you let the gays in, and now it's a slippery slope.
That's not a slippery slope. That is just making shit up. God.
And then you just let people decide. Start letting people decide whatever they want to be.
But you don't have to be anything. You just be you. You just be you and be content with you, and not like compare and try to assume.
He wasn't content with himself. It's
and that's the problem. You need to be.
It's basically the same as people. I mean, gender dysphoria is a real thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if racial dysphoria is a real thing, but
oh my God,
5-10 years from now, people are going to be like, "Oh, you can't call him white because he's Korean."
You know, I was thinking about.
Why would you choose Korean? Go Japanese.
But I was thinking this the other day about like something completely different, but I feel like a lot of people haven't formed their opinions about themselves. And so some people go throughout life and they just hear other people's opinions about, you know, whatever the case may be, whatever topic, whatever like personal attribute. And they adopt and assume the other person's opinion or the societal opinion of this whatever. So is it harder to accept yourself, or like is it easier to assume the identity of somebody else? Is it easier to take on somebody else's opinions and somebody else's lifestyle than accept you and to learn yourself and to learn about like what you like about yourself? Because that seems like you don't like yourself and you weren't content with who you are, which that's fine to a certain extent, but to change yourself completely because you're not the right race. Why is the race? Why do you need monoliths? Why do you need, you know, what? Where's the line?
Here's my problem with it. Is because it doesn't seem the same as the transgender thing where it's like you look at yourself and you hate a certain part of yourself because you feel like you should be some different kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Probably comes to some kind of chemical going on in your brain and everything and whatnot. With this, it just seems like a preference. Like, I like this culture better and this race better.
Yeah.
And I want to be them. And the Korean, which is he's transitioning to, is like the fad thing with K-pop and BTS and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, it just seems like the guy who got plastic surgery to look like Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm. And
it's basically the same thing.
Yeah. But I'm thinking that like when you're doing this, is it easier than creating and liking your own personality, your own traditions for yourself?
I don't even think it's about liking. I mean, liking yourself. You just like yourself better this way, or you don't identify with.
But you don't identify with yourself.
I think he doesn't identify with the culture he was raised in.
Yeah.
But identifies more with that culture. Doesn't mean it's your culture. You just identify with that.
But how do you identify with somebody else's culture? That is the question. Because did he grow up in a similar culture did he, because how do you identify with somebody else's culture when culture is developed and has evolved and has changed?
But I mean, you can learn culture. It's not the same as race. Like, you can eat their foods and you can learn their language and you can do their things and their practices.
But that doesn't mean that you assume, like, you're like, now that I know everything about blah, I am blah.
Yeah, no, I'm not arguing for it to be okay.
Yeah, I'm just like
trying to
wrapping my head.
understand.
Yeah, it's like, sir, I think you got lost in translation. You can
it's
admire
like Rachel
it, you can enjoy
Dolezal.
it. Yeah.
She started working for NCAA.
Now, question: is that worse than like regular appropriation? Yes. I don't know why I asked that question. The answer is yes. It is worse than regular appropriation because it's worse.
Michael Jackson appropriated Caucasian people.
No, he didn't. Anybody? Oh my gosh. Anyways.
Did he though?
He did not, because he had vitiligo and he was covering up his vitiligo for a long time until like it got too much.
A lot of surgeries.
Oh yeah, because of his childhood trauma. But
that was
that his choice? Like sometimes people are pushed in a direction, but he obviously what's his name? Ollie London. Yeah, he obviously dove into that type of culture. But some people are pushed, and like it could be a societal thing where like some people are pushed in a certain direction to be in like particular beauty standards or be in a particular like personality type, like how traditionally like men are not supposed to express themselves, and traditionally
you don't got time for that.
Yeah,
there's no time for expressing ourselves. We got to take care of the world.
And what if the world doesn't need you to take care of it? Then who's
going to take care of it?
Itself.
I heard this interesting thing from this guy who like studies genders and societies across the millenniums. Mm-hmm. And he said a corresponding factor in many of the downfall of societies was the blurring of gender lines. Like as soon as these like civilizations erased the male and female thing, their societies just usually collapsed.
Well, I can sort of understand that in a certain way, because if their society was built on, like our society has been built on patriarchy, did you know that one of the reasons why so many people have worsening allergies or are developing more terrible allergies is because there is like a male and female plant, and because of like patriarch being biased and sexist, they only planted male plants, and you need a interspersing amount of plants, female and male, and so that's why people are getting more allergies, sicker, and if things are built off of dumb shit, based off of nothing, based off of only like, what, I think that's better for no reason, and it hurts the this is our environment, this is our what's it called when it's like the habitat or whatever. It hurts the culture, and that makes waves, just like the little butterfly when you time travel.
You know whose plants aren't sexist? Marijuana. Because you can only smoke female plants.
Yes.
The male ones don't produce it. Speaking of marijuana.
See? Look at that.
Speaking of marijuana, have you heard about Shikari?
You know what? I hate it. It's very annoying to see all the levels of
First
that
of all,
shit.
I didn't even know the Olympics were going on.
Olympic trials.
It's Olympic trials.
Yes.
I'm so checked out. 2020 got me checked out of everything normal, because I was like, I don't care about anything else. I don't care about Olympics. I don't care about like sports. I don't care about award shows. I don't care. As long as I'm alive, I can do my things. I don't need you to entertain me anymore. I was at home for half a year.
Yeah, I know how to entertain myself.
And I didn't need you.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, there was a lot of.
But you first for the story for everyone who hasn't heard.
They've heard.
I mean, maybe they have. I hadn't heard until like the past week.
Okay.
She smoked marijuana before her Olympic trials. Now she's not allowed to run. But it turns out she smoked because a journalist told her that her mom had just died. and then she was like, I guess in shock.
But
and maybe went to a party to like release some stress and then smoked. Hard facts?
No,
yes,
but the hard facts is that it is legal in the state that she smoked it in. And it was only because the Olympics...
It's federal, though. But how does it work? Because it's in Tokyo. The Olympics are in Tokyo. What are the laws in Tokyo?
But
do they have
is she
to
in
follow
Tokyo when
American
she took the
laws?
test? When is the Olympics taking place is the question.
I thought it was like real Olympics.
Like, I think that is just for qualifiers. Like, another thing that was happening. Just to qualify for the Olympics. But you're not going to Tokyo next week. If she can be cleared in a week out of her system right before the actual competition, then she should be fine. But they're still doing things like Naomi Osaka. She dropped out because of mental issues involving the Olympics and things like that. They also banned, like for the swimmers, the head cap that you wear. They banned enlarged ones for African American natural hair. They banned enlarged ones.
What?
For
why?
What? Yeah, exactly. For what reason? Is it somewhat of an advantage for me to have a bigger thing on my head? No,
as long as you can cover your hair like the rest of them.
They also banned a while back Serena Williams from wearing her compression garments, but she is prone to blood clots. So when you consistently prohibit people from making modifications that don't enhance their performance and they don't interfere with competition.
Marijuana's not an enhancer.
Yeah, no. But like, if they don't change anything about the competition.
Yeah,
they are only for the health and benefit of that particular person. And this is only for the black people, the black women. Like, then you got a thing on your hands where you're just being picky because you can be, because you don't know enough about it. Like, if a swimming cap fits over some big old afro.
Yeah, what if you got a big head and you just need a bigger one?
But that's prohibited. Yeah.
I don't understand. I guess because it's trials. First of all, should just be marijuana should just be federal legal.
But it's the trials,
and
but there's still the Olympic
the Olympic board.
Yeah.
Who sets these rules?
Them. I mean, I guess it's like
what country are they following?
They're not following any country. This just like the Olympics is, I think, one set of people. It's not like these are people from Tokyo. This is just the people that run the Olympics. So they're just being, picky for no reason. Just like stick it.
Like, I know in like Korea, marijuana's a big thing. They had a whole episode of Dave that I just watched about marijuana being a big problem.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I mean, we got states legalizing it. I was just in a state that just legalized this. Not ready yet, but it's legalized.
It's illegal here? No.
Yeah, we can only do medical here.
Okay.
Which is crazy because
can't you get a little card?
Yeah, you get a medical card.
Okay.
Which is crazy because I feel like Florida would have been the first one to jump on top of it.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know.
A lot of conservatives down here.
In the West part.
It's weird because it's like crazy party people, but they're conservatives.
But we're in like Broward, Miami-Dade, and the county above us.
Our county would definitely legalize it.
Yeah, our county was the one that didn't vote for the little Oompa Loompa man. So, yeah.
Man. Gosh.
I'm never going to address him by name.
Bring him back. 2024.
I hate America.
What country would you move to?
Actually, this is a great segue into something that I found out.
That was a weird noise.
That was a weird sound.
I loved it, though.
It was like a little deeper. Ooh. Africa has like 5 regions where they're like, if you're black in America, you can have dual citizenship here. You know how many freaking wild things I found out on TikTok? I found out you can be an AARP member at any age.
I saw that too.
I looked on that site and I was like, this is a lot of discounts. It's a lot of discounts.
Time to get on that AARP.
Heck yeah. And I won't tell people. My mom will get her AARP mail and I'll get my AARP mail too. God. She'll be like, what is this? And I'm like, I'm a member. What's it to you? And now I don't have to pay for AAA.
It's free?
I don't know. I haven't looked at all. I haven't signed up yet, but I plan to. Good gosh. Put some oil on that joint.
Need some WD AARP. 40.
I know. Okay. Anyway,
hey, they're not all gems.
They're not.
I gotta work them out.
Sometimes they're hard rock.
Hard rock hotels.
They're that those rocks that turn into sand. You ever seen those? I think I saw it in a movie.
Moon sand?
I don't know what sand. I don't know what sand's called other than sand.
One time I got
red sand, black sand.
I got in a fight at school because I brought my moon sand and I was playing with it, and the teacher yelled.
Oh, that's the stuff that sticks.
Yeah, it sticks, but it's easy to pick
magnet?
up.
Okay.
No, yeah. Kinda-ish, I think. I don't know.
I don't know
how moon sand works.
Mechanisms.
I'm not a scientist.
Ditto. I think I'm gonna become a notary person. I think I said that before.
That's a good job.
Yeah.
I thought about doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it because like I said, I only got a year in me.
I know a couple of people who are notaries.
Been a year and a half, a month and a half. I think I only got a year in me. Can you stop? I will pick up your glass and throw it at you. Exactly. Didn't stop you before. Finally, that spot is dried up.
Where do we finish off on Shikari? Should someone have told her not to smoke? Is it her fault?
I think.
Or should they just let her run?
I think they should just retest. And, for the Olympus, you are probably already doing regular tests. Just test her again, because if she deserved to be there without, if she deserves to be there before she was tested, then she should have a second chance. It's not like she's taking steroids.
Yeah, which most of them probably are.
It's not and also the Simone Biles thing, how she's being unfairly
What happened with Simone? So
if they scored her the way that she was supposed to be scored by her actual work that was done, then nobody else would need to compete. You know what I mean? So they're being nicer to the people.
I need you to explain more.
I think
start over.
The way that she said it, she was she's above the rest. Obviously, we know this, but
she's already been
because
there,
the judges feel she's doing things that are way, way, way above the rest of the competition. They're scoring her not as accurately as they should in order to be more fair to the rest of the group.
Are they scoring her like she's better than everyone, and then bringing her scores down based on her level of stuff?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's what, because I was watching a short clip of an interview that she had, and I think that's what they were saying, because she's mastered all these skills, she's gone above and beyond, and so she should automatically, that she should automatically have a 10 out of 10,
Yeah.
So it's sort of being well, you are super great, but because you're so great, we're not gonna give you all the greatness that you deserve, because everybody's not there yet. So we might as well bring you down, yada yada. But that is the way.
Because if they give her 10s out of 10s, and the people who aren't as good, they can't give them 10s.
And I think it was also not because she had done it once, because she was consistently winning constantly, that they were this is unfair. And I'm it is unfair that they weren't good enough to reach the levels of Simone Biles.
It's not unfair. They just could have worked harder.
It's unfair that their bodies were not equipped.
It's unfair that it's not unfair at all.
Yeah, it's not unfair.
They're just not as good.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Because you could be Olympian and be not as good as Simone Biles.
Doesn't mean there's any.
Yeah, it is okay.
It's okay to be average. For some of us.
It's okay to be you. And it's okay to have all the tools that you have in your toolbox. Maybe you can use a few more tools.
You.
What?
Sometimes you should be less you.
Sometimes you should have more tools in your toolbox. But if you have a few tools in your toolbox, then you use them how you need to and do what you need to do. And if you need a saw, go get that saw.
But if the you that is you is average, you might just not make it.
You could do better.
You're
and you
going
may
to
not
need
make
some
it.
luck.
Or maybe there might be other people that are them at a higher level than you.
There's always going to be someone better than you.
True. There's always going to be somebody better than you.
Gotta stop. Can't compare yourself.
But also, what does that have to do with you? Not a thing.
Just do better.
Yeah, if you want to.
My favorite thing that I heard from this guy is like, if you're better than who you were yesterday, you're doing better already.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Yeah, I'm certainly better than I was
for
yesterday.
a long time try to go without using the word better. Because like, it's so like comparison.
Yeah.
And they say comparison
is the thief of all joy. Yes.
Yeah. So if you're doing good today, do more good tomorrow.
If you can.
Yeah. More like better was more for like better for like comparing to other people.
My credit score went up.
What? Yeah, I'll bleep it out.
710.
Damn.
Yeah, it went up 37 points, and I was like,
630 something.
It was at 668 for so long. My car payment is almost done. You don't have to bleep out I have less than 3,000 to go, and I'm gonna pay that off in 10 months.
Mine's done.
When
did you get your car?
2017, April 2017.
I went like 2015, 2016. 2015, I guess.
Yeah. My beautiful Cornelius. That's the name of my car. Yeah.
It's quite a name.
It's corny for short. You raggedy bitch. Anyway, that's all we have for you today.
It was nice being back here. I missed it.
It was all right. I'm thirsty.
You know what? Go fuck yourself.
I'm after work. You were like, did you work yesterday?
Yeah.
What time?
10:30 to 6:30. Did you work yesterday?
Did I work yesterday? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. No, I did not. I was off. I don't remember
what time did you get off work today?
3:50.
What time did you go in?
7.
Next time, come with more energy. We're back on season 2.
He didn't even offer me no refreshments.
What do you mean? You came with your own water.
Water.
Did you want wine?
Not anymore.
Normally you say no because you have to drive.
Can I get a chocolate bar? You got a piece of chocolate?
No. I offered you a hamburger.
I don't want a hamburger.
I offered you pickles. I offered you fried pickles.
I don't want fried pickles.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I'm telling you. You ate a whole jar of pickles.
I'd rather have Spam. I like Spam.
So. Nana commented about your Spam. Nana, she always got a jar. She brought Spam to Ocean City.
Like, didn't even some people when they see Spam, they're like, ew. I'm like, Spam is hella good. Get the low sodium Spam. Yeah.
What do you cook it with?
My family do. You get like the little tomato chunks or whatever. Corn. You have some rice. You got some chopped up Spam. Sometimes we most of the time we boil it in vinegar because it tastes better that way. You like pickles. That's what pickles is made of.
No. Vinegar is different than pickle juice.
How do you think pickles are made?
I know, but the end result is different.
Yeah, but the taste is a pickled cucumber. You're tasting the vinegar.
Taste the vinegar. Taste the rainbow.
But yeah, like Spam is good. And like you could cook it on the stove. You can put it in a box. Not that. That was from a song. Yeah, Spam is fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from the Spam.
Also, when I was a child,
with my real meats.
When I was a child, you know the scene from Catwoman where she's eating the sushi, like the Halle Berry Catwoman.
Yeah.
And she's eating the sushi. She's like,
yeah.
And when I was little, like I would cut it into little slivers like that, and I would reenact it.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and we're glad to be back.
Spam, please sponsor us.
Oh,
we can have you try it on the show.
No, I will not. I refuse.
You don't want no Spam?
The name of it is the most off-putting of
really?
Spam.
So what do you spray your pans with?
Pam.
So what's the difference? The S?
The S.
So why is that
Spam?
Just because you're villainizing a 4-letter word doesn't make
I
it.
come from a privileged household. I will not be degraded.
Wow. So what about your nana? I feel like you thought about that halfway.
Poor.
Wow.
I think. I don't know.
Wow.
I'm assuming it was like the 60s, 40s. It's probably like the 40s, honestly.
Uh-huh.
They didn't like black people. They didn't give them no money.
You gotta work with what you got. Everything's low-key racist. I hope the world is ending.
We're all going down in the lake of fire, except for us. We'll be back next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us and share to all your friends. Season 2. Maybe we'll have a new name when this comes out. Maybe not. Probably not. The same thing.
Probably the same.
Because whatever.
That
is this After Dark episode or no?
No.
No, regular theme song or After Dark?
I like the regular theme song better.
Okay. Regular it is.
Yeah.
Bye.
Maybe a different beat.
Okay, I'll think about it, but probably not because I don't feel like it.
Fair enough. Just drop another beat on top. Make it all clashy.
It's already in there. I don't have to do a whole lot of stuff. Sounds like a lot of work for me, editing, making a new song.
Fair enough. You got 2 days. What day is it? Tuesday? You got 2 days.
No, I got 1 day.
Oh, because you're not going to do anything tonight?
What do you mean? I'm off tomorrow.
So you have 1 full day.
I work on Thursday. 1 full day? You want to use my full day to do? I have to clean. I have to vacuum. I have to clean stuff. This place is a mess. 1 full day. In the angel and Joey show.
I don't remember any of the rest of that song.
1 full day in the Emerald City. 1 full day, and there's so much to get. Every way that you look in the city, there's something exquisite you'll want to visit before we are through.
What's your favorite Disney album? The answer is Tarzan.
No.
What? I want to know. Can you show me? I want to know about these strangers like me. The second option is Hercules. Bless my soul, Hercules on a roll, person of the week and every thing.
Honestly, every show only has like 2 songs that I like from it.
That could be enough.
But if they all only have 2 songs that I like from it, none of them can be my favorite. Because they don't have anything I can listen straight through.
Anything that you can't listen. Wait, it doesn't have anything that you can listen to straight through?
Yeah. Like a whole album of it that I could listen to straight through and like all the songs. Like Aladdin's got like 2 songs. Hercules has 2 songs. Little Mermaid has 2 songs. Mermaid. Did I say merman?
Yes, you did.
Little Mermaid has 2 songs.
Isn't that the superhero from SpongeBob?
Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man. No,
Mermaid Man?
Mermaid Man.
It should be Merman. It should
Barnacle
be
Boy and Merman.
Oh my God. What a missed opportunity. I mean, I know Mermaid Man is funny, but Merman. Oh my God.
Merman.
That also sounds like Marvin. Like a Merman. That's our new title, guys.
Merman.
Just like that, you gotta say it.
Merman.
Maybe with no T's.
Merman.
Mama.
Yeah. That, exactly.
Goodbye.